Before this video starts, I just want to quickly say that tomorrow at around 7 PM UK time, I am going to be doing a brand new Minecraft community stream. I was meant to do one in August, but I was very busy, but I'll talk about that later in the video. So yeah, I'm really excited for it. In the stream, we're going to be playing Battle Minigame, Infected, The Hive. We're going to be trying out a brand new McAlvin Castle Battle Royale map. Game made by Mike21. We're also going to be playing a Death Run game made by Luke1195, and the main thing is that we are going to be playing on Stampy's Lovely World. So I'm going to be buying that, downloading that, and we're all going to go on that and have a little explore and maybe play some of his mini games. I'm really excited for that. And also on Sunday, I'm going to be doing a brand new Among Us session with people. And all the information about that will be in the Among Us group chat that I have on PlayStation, which I've talked about that I have. If you are not a part of that group chat, then comment down below and message me and I'll add you to it if you do want to join Sunday's Among Us session. But yeah, now enjoy the video. Hello guys, and welcome to a new video posted on my channel. Today I am going to be talking about Below the Streets of Monachus, which is my adventure map on Monachus City that I have been working on since the start of this year. So, Below the Streets of Monachus is... I talked a lot about this in the Battle Minigame 8-year anniversary stream that I did on the 21st of June, so just under 2 months ago. Sorry, just over 2 months ago. And in that stream, I released the Monachus City News Report video during the stream, which we reacted to, and that was the reveal of the name of the adventure map and also a release month of September 2024, so this month. And I am going to confidently say that September 2024 is definitely not the release month of Below the Streets of Monachus, because I've had some delays, let's say. So it will definitely not release this month. I'm unsure on when it will release due to like what's left, due to the amount of stuff I still have left to build, and I also don't know for sure how much free time I'm gonna get these days, because like right now I know what it's gonna be like in a couple of weeks, but right now I'm a bit kind of clueless on like how much free time I'm gonna get and stuff. But it'll be all right. It'll be all good. I'll figure it out, and I'll still get free time to work on the map. I just don't know how much. So because of that, I don't know when it will release, whether or not that'll be maybe this year. If I would love it to release before the end of the year. However, I will only be releasing this map when it's 100% ready. I will not rush it. I will not release it early just to get it out. I will be releasing this map only when it is ready, because this adventure map, I still have so much to do, but from the big amount that I've built so far, this is my biggest Minecraft project. This is probably one of the biggest things that is going to come out of this community since I joined it in like probably, well, it's since I kind of like I mainly joined at the start of 2021, but more like September to 2020, and I think it is probably the biggest thing, or one of the biggest things, because this map is so huge and it's a lot. I've done a lot of work with it, but anyway, yeah, and I've still got a lot to do, and if that releases before the end of the year, great. If it releases in 2025 after the new year, then so be it. Maybe the latest it will release will be like early next year. I doubt it will go to like spring next year. That's quite a long time. Although it's the fact of like I still have a lot left to do. I'm not sure how long it will take me to do what I have left to do, because I'd say I'm about 50% done right now, maybe below 50% done. But let's say about that. And I've been working on it since the start of the year, except August and July really, and about a month or two as well, where I wasn't working on it. But anyway, Yeah, so I've hardly had a chance to build it in the past 2 months specifically because I've been working. So mainly like July, I worked on it a bit. Been working on like a section, um, and but August, I worked a lot in August. I only had 4 days off of work in August. And I worked a lot in August. And where I work, I'm only gonna be working there on working on weekends from now on, except from this weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna be working only on some weekends from now on, so I'll be working a lot less. However, I am gonna be going back to college to do some studying. So again, I'll probably have way more free time than I've had in the past 2 months. But still, I don't know. I'm going to really try and work on Monachus as much as I can, because I know it's going to be great when it finally releases. Um, but yeah, I will. Yeah, so I do have more time to work on the map now. But anyway, I want to talk about the information that I've already spoken about in the 8-year anniversary battle stream. Just because I feel like some people don't really know about this information or may have forgot. So I'm just going to say all the information that was already said in that stream when I released the teaser trailer for the map, which was the Monachus City News Report video. So, so here is an image of the map. This was the first ever image shown, actually before the Monachus City News Report video released, showing off the name. And so yeah, that was the first ever image. So the Monachus City News Report video is meant to act as a teaser trailer for the map, which I already said. And in that video, basically, and a month before that, I teased that a storm was coming to Monachus on the day of the anniversary stream, which it did, I guess. And in the Monachus City News Report video, it's a news report about a storm that has hit Monachus, and it's a really bad storm. It is. If you haven't watched the Monachus City News Report video, I highly recommend watching it, because there's a lot in that kind of explains about the storm and stuff. The reason why I did a storm is because a storm it has caused lots of downpour of rain, which has led to pipes bursting down in the sewers. And a main way that you'll be able to get around through the map is swimming through quite a lot of pipes that have burst. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I did a storm. And there was also the whole thing with the construction site crane hook that I also talked about a bit before the anniversary stream. So the Monachus City construction site had a new crane hook installed, and another reason why I did the storm was because of the storm and its strong winds, it caused the crane with this brand new crane hook to fall down, and the crane hook had spoilers if you haven't watched the Monachus City News Report video. The crane hook had the crane had fallen because of the wind, causing the crane hook to fall with it, crashing into the library office building, which is the small building next to the library that is still being built in Monachus City, if you know where that is. And basically the crane hook crashed into the building and went below the surface into a cave. And the image of the crane hook dangling in the cave was the final shot of that video, where it revealed the name of the map, Below the Streets of Monachus, which I thought was a pretty cool name a pretty cool way to show that the map would be underneath the surface with a crane hook crashing into the ground, and below the I don't know, I thought that'd be cool. As well as the water filling up pipes in the sewers, and obviously in Below the Streets of Monachus you will be exploring a lot of sewer areas. But anyway, some more information that was said was the entire map is underneath the city below the surface, obviously. None of the map takes place on the surface, or all 12 of the legacy music discs will be hidden in the map, and if you find all 12 of them, then something will happen. I won't say what that is yet, though. There will be written books throughout the map, And some of them are to do with help and progression, so kind of like giving you hints on what to do, and other books are to do with lore, because Monachus City has lore and a story and stuff. And yeah, and yeah, that's it. And finally, the last thing that was said, which is probably one of the most important things, is when the map is ready and finished and ready to play, anyone can play the map, and they can either play it alone or they can play it with friends. I'd say it could be a really good time to play the adventure map with some friends, maybe solving some puzzles, doing some parkour in the map together. Could be a lot of fun, unless you'd rather just do it alone. Whatever you want to do. And the map can be played on either Legacy or Bedrock. If you'd rather play the map on Bedrock, or if you can only play the map on Bedrock to those people who do not have Legacy, then obviously I will convert the world to Bedrock where they can play it. However, the whole map will be built in Legacy. And yeah, that was all the information said previously. However, now I'm going to be saying some new information. So this is the part where it gets interesting. So the footage on screen now is me playing, for the whole video, is me playing through the outskirts of Monachus, which was the first adventure map, I guess, that I made for my city. So Below the Streets of Monachus is the second one. And this map, this first one, released around Halloween last year. And I mainly did it because Seba Killhunter, who is in the community, he made a few maps, and I just wanted to make this part of the city, which was already built, into like a small adventure map around Halloween, because it took place at night, so it was kind of horror-y, but not really. I don't know. And yeah, and Outskirts of Monachus was like it's fine. However, Below the Streets of Monachus compared to the Outskirts of Monachus is way, 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 way bigger in terms of size, in terms of how long it takes to play. Below the Streets of Monachus is like so much bigger and better than the Outskirts of Monachus. Not saying the Outskirts of Monachus is bad. I mean, I think the Outskirts of Monachus is a fine thing. It's just like, I don't know, it's fine. But yeah, Below the Streets of Monachus is going to be so big and so like just it's going to be crazy. And this is also a map that anyone can play in preparation for Below the Streets of Monachus, I guess, with or without friends, whatever you guys want to do. So if anyone wants to play the Outskirts of Monachus, then comment down below or message me if you haven't played it before. I know some people will have already. And yeah, and you can play it. I don't know when that'll be, but yeah, I guess I can let people play the Outskirts of Monachus if they want to. It might actually be better for them to play it sooner to the release of Below the Streets of Monachus, unless you just rather play it now, or whatever you want to do. The Outskirts of Monachus is kind of like a little tease for what Below the Streets of Monachus could be, although Below the Streets of Monachus is going to be a lot bigger and better. And also something else about the Outskirts of Monachus is that Below the Streets of Monachus is set after Outskirts of Monachus in terms of the story. So Outskirts of Monachus takes place before the events of Below the Streets of Monachus. And if you do play Outskirts of Monachus or have played it, you know that there's a little bit of a story going on that I explained before and after you play the map. Some more information. I just finished a massive section that I worked on for 2 months for Below the Streets of Monachus, which was my first time at making custom caves, because just like lots of sewer area, obviously there will be lots of cave area in Below the Streets of Monachus. And yeah, I just spent 2 months working on lots of custom caves, a custom cave area, and I just finished it, and I'm very, very proud of it. It took a long time to get the custom caves right. It was my first time building custom caves, and had to build it all from scratch, seeing it is a super flat world. But I'm very happy with the outcome, and yeah, although I still have other caves to build. However, the next part that I have to work on for the map is probably the biggest part of the entire map, and will take a long time to build. But it will be worth it, and it's good. Like I said, it's going to take a very long time. I can see it in my head what it's going to look like right now, and I can't wait for you all to see this part of the map, because it's going to probably be one of the best looking parts. But yeah, I will have to obviously build it first, but I know what it's going to look like. But because I'm so happy with the section that I just finished, I actually am going to do something that I didn't think I was going to do at first, but I've actually decided to do it because what the heck, why not? So I thought I would show you guys a small part of the, well, no, it's not even that small to be honest, just a part of the section that I just finished working on, because I think you guys deserve it, because I've been working on the map since the start of the year. The only things that you guys have seen from the map is that one image I showed earlier and the shot of the crane hook in a cave. So are you guys ready to see a part of the custom cave section that I just finished working on? So here we go. 3, 2, 1, bam. That is a part of the custom cave section that I've been working on for 2 months for Below the Streets of Monachus. I am very happy with that. I don't know about you guys, but I think that is very, very good. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. No more. You can't see it anymore. Yeah. I'm very proud of myself for working on that part specifically. I mean, it's like that. That's only a small part of it. That's a way bigger of the whole section. Other than that, just that part. But like I said earlier, it took me a lot of time to build those custom caves, and I really wanted to get them right. I really wanted to make them look as best as they could, and not just flat, boring like custom cave, like bad looking caves. I wanted to make them look as best as they could, and I think I did a pretty good job, to be honest. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that part of the map and what you think. Anyway, more information. This is not really to do with the map, but it's just about my channel in general. Bit of bad news. There will be no BMGC this year. So we already had BMGC Blitz Season 2 near the start of the year, but there will not be another BMGC this year. However, there will probably be one early next year. So there will be another BMGC early next year. But Below the Streets of Monachus will be releasing before the next BMGC starts. So if Below the Streets of Monachus is not ready and finished until early next year, I'm still going to be working on that and trying to get that out before BMGC starts. So the next BMGC will not start until after that's release. However, I already know what BMGC type it will be. I'm not going to reveal what it is now, but I already have an idea of what the next BMGC will be. Like it could be solos, it could be teaming, it could be blitz again, or it could be something new. I already know what it's going to be. Yeah, so that's that. After Below the Streets of Monachus releases, I'm very excited for this. I will be doing a short series where I explain how I made the map with some behind the scenes information, and it will also include some building advice I will give from lessons I learned along the way from me building this, because I will say I think I've really, really improved my building skills as I'm building this map along the way. I've done lots and lots of techniques for building and lots of different types of buildings. I've done a lot of redstone. The amount of redstone I've done is insane. So that's another big thing that I'll be giving advice on in lessons and stuff, is lots of advice on redstone. I actually think I don't know, I might be a redstone nerd now, and then I've still got a lot of redstone in the map, because there will be a lot of redstone in this map, which I'm very excited for. But yeah, I'm really, really excited for that series. I don't know how long it's going to be or how big. I don't know if people will be interested, but I just think it's something I want to do, because it'll give me a chance to talk about the map more, because I've had a great time building this adventure map. I love building in Minecraft, and I mean, I've already built things like adventure maps before. I built Outskirts of Monachus, which is a part of Monachus City, which is going to be a whole massive adventure map. And then I built all of the Minecraft Hello Neighbor houses. I've built 9 on this version. I built 10 on PlayStation 3. I've built, and then there's a Halloween one for for that little manor in the Halloween mashup. I've done a lot in terms of like in-game adventure map style games for Minecraft, and Below the Streets of Monachus is by far the most ambitious, best and biggest project in terms of adventure map I've built so far. It's from me going to building like some of the Hello Neighbor houses in Legacy in this community, which were with some of them being quite small, to how big this project is that I'm working on right now. I'm so proud of myself. That's another thing I'm going to talk about in that short behind the scenes series about Below the Streets of Monachus after it releases. I am going to be giving like motivational stuff about building, because there are some great builders in the community already, and I feel like more people for Minecraft should be building, because building is just incredible. So yeah, but anyway, yeah. Alright, last part. Although during the summer and right now there's not much stuff going on in the community, and there hasn't been for the past couple of months as well. Although I know lots of people have been playing together, which has been great. There is still so much to look forward to that's coming out in the community. We've got obviously Below the Streets of Monachus, and then we've got the next BMGC, and then another massive thing which I'm really, really excited for is because Mike finished his McAlvin Castle map, a while ago now. He's been saying for a few months that he's going to be building an adventure map of his own for that entire map, and I'm very excited for that. That's going to be incredible. He hasn't started on that yet, because he's busy like we're doing the battle royale, and I know he just doesn't have the motivation to build the adventure map right now, which is absolutely okay. He can start that whenever he's ready. I know either way it will be incredible, and then I may be doing some other stuff on my channel as well that involves the community. I know I really want to do just more stuff that involves the community with building, whether that's more building contests, or I might bring back Battle of the Builds, or just other stuff to do with building, or just something, because I love this community, and although it's dying and we're losing players, it's still a good time. And even if Legacy is dying, we've still got the Hive, and we've still got worlds that we can build ourselves, and we got lots of stuff, and this community is great. And yeah, and just Below the Streets of Monachus is going to be absolutely amazing. I promise you. If I was to release Below the Streets of Monachus right now from what I've already done, it's still great. I feel like you guys would still be impressed, but I still have so much more to go, because I could release the map now, or like kind of finish what I'm doing for like a few weeks and then release it, just so it's then it'd be fine. That would be fine as a map, but I want to do so much more. Like a big example is to FNAF fans is Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Like that was announced, I think 3.5 years before its release, something like that. Maybe like 2.5 years. And the thing with Security Breach is Stillwell Studios, who made the game, I know they said they originally planned to have the game be much smaller than it is now, because in Security Breach, even though it is very messy, in terms of the map, it's very big, and there's so many areas you can go to. But I know that Stillwell Studios said that they just kept adding more and more and more to Security Breach to make it such a bigger game. And I know that and you may be thinking maybe because of them adding more and more and more, that's why when Security Breach released it was a bit messy, which I agree with in terms of its story and gameplay and stuff, and it was quite glitchy as well. I promise that although I'm doing so much with the map, I'm adding so many areas, I'm adding so many parts of gameplay, it's taken me a long time to build so many things. I will release Below the Streets of Monachus when it is ready. when I know for a fact that when it releases, people will play it and they will love it. Below the Streets of Monachus is, I promise you, it's going to be like, I just can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait for this map, and I can't wait for people to play it. From you guys have already seen that image of the part of the custom caves. You may or may not have already seen a part of this video where there was a little snippet of a little transition of another part of the map that I kind of snuck in. So technically, you guys have seen 2 brand new areas of the map. And wink wink, you might want to check out the pinned comment of this video, because there's something else that you might want to read if you're excited for the map. But yeah, I think that's everything. I did waffle a lot, and I talked more about, like, in general stuff, not just the map, but I just can't wait for this map to release. I'm going to work on it as much as I can. Obviously, I need time. I'm still human. I'm not going to work on Below the Streets of Monachus for every free second I get. I'm going to take some time to like do other hobbies. Like I just watch stuff, because I watch a lot of stuff. I like YouTube and whatnot. But when I want to and when I have the motivation, I will work on this map and I will get it done. I promise you. With not just me, this has happened with a few people in this community, where mainly, I'd say, like, not mainly me, but like, I've done it a lot as well, where me and other people have said they're going to do things in the community, whether that's a video or a Minecraft build or a collaboration or something, and it doesn't happen. I've done that so much. I've done that with the Game Station Olympics tournament. I've done that with Minecraft series that I had trailers for, and I've done it with so many other things. I guarantee you, although Below the Streets of Monachus is so big and I have so much to do, it will be finished eventually. I don't know when that'll be. If it's until next year, so be it. I will release it when it's done. But I promise you, it will be worth it. And I cannot wait for Below the Streets of Monachus and everything else coming in the community in the coming months and for next year. Whew. Oh yeah, also I watched the trailer for the Minecraft movie that released yesterday as of this video releasing. And would you guys like me to... Actually, I probably won't do a video talking about it, but like very quick thoughts. I didn't see the Borderlands movie, but I did hear that was very, very, very bad, and it got like 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, although I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes anymore after their ranking of the FNAF movie. But we'll see how Minecraft turns out. I think it looks really, really weird in like the sheep. But yeah, no, we'll see what they do with the Minecraft movie. But anyway, that is it. I don't think I missed anything. If you guys have any questions about the adventure map or about just anything really about me or my channel or whatever, but mainly obviously about Below the Streets of Monachus, then comment down below and I will answer it for you. Check that pinned comment. And if you didn't spot that, if you're only listening to the video and you're not watching, maybe just scroll back a bit just to see that one part I was talking about earlier, because it is a bit interesting. But anyway, I won't talk anymore because I've been rambling a while now. Sorry that this video was half an hour. I did talk a lot, but I got everything that I wanted to talk about off of my chest, because I just really cannot wait for Below the Streets of Monachus, and I hope you guys are too. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want, you can subscribe and like this video. Wait, subscribe to my channel, like the video, and hit the bell to get notified whenever a new video stream is announced. Nearly forgot my outro there. Only if you want to, you don't have to. YouTube is just a hobby for me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. And again, sorry I waffled a bit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon, and hopefully I will see you guys in the Minecraft community stream tomorrow, or the Among Us session that I'm going to be doing on Sunday. So yeah, bye guys.